Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We begin the road trip here with the first of a brief two-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Two balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
To 2-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Cole sets. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Guys, this play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
First offering on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one to first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 4. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2.
That's a foul ball.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now to the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Over to first, Cole, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. I'm set with the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. 2nd home run early in the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
That is good.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the 1st out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Brett Gardner would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2, now 1. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's just 1 for 6. Lays off 1-0.
Gardner.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run, but it's there, and there are 2 gone now. Now stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela, a base hit in his first trip. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Michael Chavis, driven to right field and deep. Judge facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back, still going back, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Standing in, Torres. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he just there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Stanton's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready once again, Rafael Devers, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Luke Voigt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work. And you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Heath Hembree is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look. If ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way.
Ball one. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
From the belt, kicks and deals to short. Torres brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. Alex Verdugo will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's popped up. Torres shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Red Sox settle for just the one. To the Alex Verdugo will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Change for the Red Sox.
Striding forward now the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Ryan Brazier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing center.
First offering on its way.
Number 19.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
Lucroy moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Driven nicely into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Fouled off. In his career, Sanchez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. In now, J.D. Martinez. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
count even now at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Hit hard to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Riding in once again, Voigt. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, 2-1 now.
Little gap. Guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bradley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Trevor Hildenberger takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, Devo, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Into the box now. Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Urshela.
No balls and 1 strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. 1-2 now. Urshela, the runner at third. Judge at second. Estrada is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A pause. And the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He set the 2-2. And, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Brandon Workman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Brett Gardner, lifetime in this matchup. He has a 3-for-12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 0-1 the count. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielders.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. He set the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And he's in there safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Estrada will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Luis Avila comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Luis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. LeMahieu is right there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he chased it in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Looped out toward third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight.